So I have a confession to make. I've been really quite stupid and spent far too much money, and I really don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, I'm like, I absolutely love this, but then on the other, I am like, I can't even say it because, yeah. So you're probably wondering what on earth I'm going on about, but that has something to do with this parcel on the sofa behind me. The adventure begins. So let me just sit down and explain this. I wanted to introduce you guys to a brand called Trakke. It's Trakke. They are a small Scottish brand and they make the most amazing rucksacks and just bits and bobs. They build things to last, which is just, I love that concept. I really, really love it. And especially this year, I'm going to move because the light on my face is awful. I really love this concept, and especially this year, I've really discovered how much that means to me. It's been a really, really tough year, and part of my coping mechanism for dealing with the shit year has been to declutter and get rid of, I'm not in focus again. So yeah, part of my coping mechanism for how shit this year has been to just clear loads of stuff out. Like, the clutter was just stressing me the hell out. So I got rid of loads of stuff, and while I was doing that I realised just how much stuff was just really, really poor quality. Like, I don't know why I'd bought half that stuff. Like, loads of it, even though it was quite new, was like looking really worn or it had holes in. And I was just there like, what is going on? And it's kind of led me to think a lot more about what I buy. And this is partly why I love this brand and why I want to give them a shout out. I just think it's worth highlighting really, really good brands that you come across to help support them. They are like, they're, as far as I'm aware anyway, they're quite a small, like, independent brand. So anyway, I have one of their bags and I absolutely love it. It's the Crook, I think that's how you say it. I've had it for a few years now and just use it so much. It's a 30-litre rucksack basically, and you're probably like, what are you on about? Like, what's so good about a rucksack? But it's amazing, amazing quality, and it feels really good and it looks really good, and we get so many like comments being like, where did you get your bag? And I've been having another clear out recently and I'm like, do I actually want all these other rucksacks? And it kind of led me to think I actually really would like another Trakke bag. And I've had my eye on this one behind me for quite a long time. It's not a rucksack for the hills. It's the one that I've ordered is it's called the Storr, and it's basically a rucksack that can be used as carry-on luggage. So what kind of made me order it is the fact that we've just come back from Australia. I felt so inspired to go out and travel more. I really wanted to, and coupled with this, I want to take less. I want to have less simplicity thing that I've got going on at the moment. I was like, I really love the idea of going travelling and not needing much. So even when we went to Oz, I think I took my Milliken Miles the duffel bag, which I think is about a 40-litre. It's something like that anyway, so it's not huge. And this one behind me is 30 litres. So I was like, for a weekend, that's perfect. So yeah, that's where that came from really. just really love the idea of, you know, just traveling with one bag, and it's just so simple. We really, really felt so grateful for not having packed like suitcases and unending like choices of clothing in Australia. Even though we were there for a whole month, we didn't touch most of the clothes that we bought. So like washing facilities were there, and I think I took like 2 weeks worth of pants, and like because we just did washing regularly, I think I only used like a handful before, you know, we got to the next washing machine. So I really, really did not need to pack so much, even going to the other side of the world. So we're 6.5 minutes into this video now, and you're like, oh, for God's sake, stop talking and show me the bag. So here goes. It might be a bit rough because I'm trying to unpack it one-handed. So bear with me. So the adventure begins. I also love that they don't really use plastic in this, because well, you're probably not aware, but for the past 8 months we've been living plastic free. So it's part of the reason why I love the whole this is built to last thing. It's going to be something that's useful, that we're going to use again and again, not like, you know, rubbish single-use plastics. So I'm not sure I'm overly keen on the colour. This is their red, and my other rucksacks are red, which is why I went for it on this one, because it was so beautiful. So this is their little logo, if my camera ever focuses, and just look at this waxed canvas. Like, it, I think they're saying is it wears in and not out, and I just love it. I love it so much. So as you can see, so it's kind of shaped a bit like a suitcase, I guess, or briefcase, but you've got these really cool rucksack straps. I know that I love this, and this is part of the lure of this bag for me, because my Milliken Miles the duffel bag holdall has got rucksack straps on, and I use them all the time because my back's a bit dodgy. I wear it on my back rather than carrying it on the side. So they use recycled steel for the buckles. I think this is nylon, so they do use some plastic, but I mean, what's this going to last you? This is going to last you for years and years and years. It's the kind of stuff or thing that you will like pass on for other people to use. It's that well made. Like, that is the kind of calibre of stuff that these guys do. So yeah, then you've got the little rucksack pockets. This is a pocket for your laptop. So perfect and totally secure for travelling. Right, this could be a bit interesting. Neat on. So yeah, there's another pocket on the front for, you know, bits and bobs that you need to grab quickly. And then we open it up and boom! Now, you're probably like, whoa, that's bright. But I tell you what, like, having a bright inside is genius. Because, you know, when you're rooting around trying to find something in a hurry and you just can't because it's totally black in your rucksack. Well, that is where this lovely, lovely bright background comes in, because it helps you find or see what you're looking for. It practically glows. So it's such a good idea. It's so simple, and I can't believe that like not many other or any other brands have done it. So yeah, just Look at that. So then you've got extra pockets. So you've got this little one down the side, which is actually quite spacious, and then other ones here, which I guess you'd put like toiletries in. This is like an extra little addition. It doesn't come with the bag, but I used so these are, let me start at the beginning. These are their packing cubes, and I used 2 of the large ones when we went to Australia, and they kept my bag so neat with like all my clothes in, and like you roll your clothes up, which prevents them creasing. It just kept it so organised. So I ordered a smaller one, and I think over time I'll, my camera is ever gonna focus? There we go. So it's just so well made. Yeah, there's the little Trakke logo or label. Oh, it's not going to focus. There we go. So yeah, this is the medium one, which is about half the size of the large. So I thought that would be like useful for, you know, like underwear or just a couple of t-shirts or something. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this bag. So yeah, they've got, oh, so if you want to put the straps away and put it in to hold it like a briefcase, then you can. But yeah, just look at it. It's lovely. It's almost a bit like leather, but obviously it's cotton. If you go and read the blog on their website, they won't say that they're green, because obviously it's canvas, cotton, it uses a lot of water. The process is quite hard like to actually make it, but it lasts then, and it doesn't damage the environment then when it breaks down. So they won't say that they're green, but the fact that this bag has like so many lifetimes in it, I think that's great. And I kind of wish that more of our stuff could be like that again. Now, I started this video out saying I have a confession, so you guys must be wondering how much this bag was. It is a grand total of £365. Oh, £60? I mean, for that much money, £5 doesn't make much difference. So I absolutely love it. I won't lie, I really do, and I think I will use it, but I'm not sure I'm going to get £360 worth of use out of it. But if you go onto their website, it's well reviewed. Like, people have been buying it, those who kind of travel a lot for work. So I think I'm going to have to seriously think about whether I keep this or not, because it is such an extortionate amount of money. Having just had a month in Australia and having house renovations done, I'm not sure I can justify it. But I thought I'd give you guys a first look at it and basically give the brand a shout out, because I think they're a really great brand, and I want to support them. Go and check their stuff out, because it's really, really, really nice stuff.